And now, get ready for the podcast no one saw coming. It's Four Phonies Talking Titans. With hosts Ronte, Corey, Ricky, and last but not least, Tori. It's Four Phonies Talking Titans.
Welcome to Four Phonies Talking Titans again, and we're going to give you another bonus episode of
Open up. Bring your playbooks.
Corey Carney. Bring your playbook.
Bring it, Corey. Bring that playbook. What's going on, Tay? How you doing, man?
Man, who you got bringing the playbook this week?
Man, I'm so excited for these guys, man. I'm excited that this segment could be so positive because we hadn't played any football yet. but yeah, let's go to the defense. We're gonna look at a couple of guys. One is our safety, who played a lot last season in Vaccaro's absence once he was hurt. Young man named Amari Hooker. Was it Amani or Amari? Amani. I love it. I love your name, brother. Amani Hooker. You came in and you were solid, and you just need to keep doing what you're doing. Now you're the starter. Vaccaro's no longer with us. So all eyes on you, dog. All eyes on you.
That's a big step up.
It's a huge step up. It's a huge step up. And besides the playbook, Amani, I need you to get a group text that you probably already in with Kevin Byard. Go ahead and include the rookie corner. He'll need to be in the group. I need all DBs talking all the time because communication has not been good with us. And you guys just have to mesh. Kevin Byard said it, and people hear that stuff and may not know how important it is to say we got to have chemistry off the field. We have to know each other. That's really true in that defensive secondary. You got to know what these guys are doing. You got to know how they think and how they play in certain situations. You know that this guy's going to go deep. You know he's got them. You know, you got to have a lot of
right.
Written, real communication.
You basically seeing what your teammate is seeing. Y'all seeing the same thing.
Yes.
You know he's got underneath coverage, so I got deep. I got deep thirds, and we're on the same page, and we're in the same right area. The coach gonna call the play. You just get where the coach tell you to get.
That's exactly right.
But I like Hooker because he was considered a ball hawk coming out of college. He was considered a ball hawk coming out of college. And man, we just gotta, if we get him to become that ball hawk that we need back there, and him and Byard are able to be interchangeable. Mm-hmm. One can play deep, one can play up close to the line. That's going to be something special.
And I was thinking about Vaccaro's absence. Vaccaro, late in his career, he was always a hitter. He'd come up and make a play in the run game.
Right.
The older that he got, it seemed like he crept up more and more. It's more comfortable supporting the run. And Hooker is not a big drop-off tackling-wise. He seems to make good contact and get the guy on the ground.
Right.
But I'm really ready to see him in the passing game.
It's your time, son.
Your time, man. Bring that playbook. Matter of fact, I hope you just kept it from last season.
Right. Just study your playbook.
Just study that playbook.
Who else you got?
Man, this guy, I'm not gonna say his name right off the top. I'm gonna make you visualize. Think about that loss, the last game in the playoffs. We lost the ball, and a couple of days after a loss like that, guys have to show up and clean out their locker room. Is that right? You got to pretty much clean it out like you never played there. Every time you go. Every time I hear this guy's name, I just think of that locker room, and I envision the general manager, John Robinson, making a reason to find this guy. He's gonna make it. He needs to see this guy before he gets out of there for the off season. He needs to see him. he can't really just talk to him and tell him what he wants to because everybody's looking, everybody's right. But he sees this guy, and his name is Christian Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Fulton. John Robinson's walking past his locker, and he makes sure that Fulton looks him dead in the eye. And Robinson gives him that look. He didn't have to say nothing. He just gave it to him. And in that look, Fulton knew what he needed to know. That look told him, we're not bringing back Adoree.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be able to keep Malcolm Butler.
Right.
It's you. It's on you, Christian.
It's your time.
It's your time, Christian.
It's your time.
He gave him that look, dog. He gave him that look, and then he winked at him and said, keep your playbook. Whatever it is, a tablet, if it's a notebook, a tablet, a cell phone, whatever it is, we're going to let you keep that because we don't need that back from you right now. The defense may change some. We got some new schemes going. We got a new defensive coach. But, man, if anybody's important on this defense, we got a lot of important parts, but this guy is going to play a major role in the success of the defense.
He is. I see big things out of him coming in the next couple of years.
You said
I see big things coming out of him. I liked him coming out, but he just got to have that dog mentality, and I know he's got it. He's got that mentality. Okay, you caught this one, you're not gonna catch the next one. Yeah,
you gave us something, talking about his LSU days that I didn't know, and that I really liked. That they had the other number one corner, and he was always that other guy that you would think they would go at.
Right.
He stood up.
He stood up.
Man, I'm excited for him. You got to bring that playbook.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the DBs this year. I'm excited for the DBs.
I am too.
But here's one. He was a rookie last year. Well, I'm gonna get your opinion on him. He was a rookie last year, and he kind of shocked me that he was playing early. He was actually playing over Fulton last year. That's Chris Jackson out of Marshall. What's his odds this year with what we drafted now? We drafted Farley. We drafted Molden.
Man.
What's his odds?
We brought in some free agents.
Yeah.
Jack Rabbit, he's not going to get
yeah.
It's going to be crowded in that DB room. I know that.
I like it, though. It's competition.
I love it. The competition should be fierce. Man, if anybody has to bring... Let me go ahead and add him to that list because I didn't have him on my list, but I'm putting him on the list. Chris Jackson. Hold up. Let me say that again. Chris Jackson, because I was slurring. Chris Jackson, bring your playbook, man. This do or die here in Tennessee. It could be some unfair circumstances you were thrown in there, but hey, since then, hopefully you've got into the playbook, worked hard, and you know what's in front of you. We got a lot of DB talent. A lot of guys trying to get on the field.
Right.
You know what to do. I mean, you've been doing it. This is your luck. You got the skills.
It's a business, baby. This is a business. So
I hope you're ready, buddy. Chris Jackson, you added to that list of bring your playbook, dog.
Yes, sir. Well,
yep.
There we go. We have another one of those Corey Carney's bring your playbooks, and we're gonna be 4 Phonies out. We'll be back.
4 Phonies Podcast, executive produced by 4 Phonies. Sound design and engineering, Wavesync Media. Music by Motion Array. 4 Phonies Talking Titans.